Most women reach a point in their 40s where they feel like their clothes don't sit the same way they used to. You wear the same blazer you loved in your 30s, but suddenly it feels stiff, or it looks heavier, or it makes you feel bigger around the shoulders, waist, or hips, and you can't figure out what changed. Your taste hasn't changed. Your style hasn't changed. So why does the blazer feel different? That's what today's video is about. We're going to break down 5 blazer mistakes that make women look boxy after 40, and what to wear instead, in a slow, clear, deeply detailed way so you can understand your shape, your proportions, and how winter fabrics behave differently on your body now. This is not a quick list. This is a full, long masterclass that helps you understand your winter wardrobe from the inside out. As we get older, our silhouettes shift in subtle ways. Not dramatic, but enough that clothes designed for younger, straighter frames don't fall the same way. Your shoulders soften a little. Your arms may feel different in volume. Your posture may roll slightly forward from work or life. Your waist may not be as sharply defined. Your bust can change in shape. And here's the important part. Most blazers in stores are built for bodies that are straight through the torso, square through the shoulders, and firm through the posture. So when you put those same blazers on a 40 body, the blazer doesn't follow your lines the way it's supposed to. Instead, it sits on top of you, creating a shape that is wider, bulkier, and more rigid, and that's what creates the boxy look. This video will teach you how to solve that without replacing your entire wardrobe. You'll understand the construction details, the fabrics, the proportions, the fit techniques, and the layering choices that instantly make a blazer look modern again. We'll go mistake by mistake. But first, let's build the foundation. A good blazer is supposed to follow the body, not fight it. The moment your blazer starts fighting your body, the silhouette becomes square. Now, let's begin. Mistake 1. Wearing blazers with overly stiff shoulders. One of the biggest reasons women feel boxy in a blazer is the shoulders, not the waist, not the length, not the fabric. The shoulders. Shoulders decide the entire architecture of a blazer. If the shoulders are too wide, too stiff, too thick, or too sharp, your upper body expands horizontally. Your arms look heavier, your neck looks shorter, your torso looks squared off. Now, most women over 40 don't notice this. They think, maybe I gained some weight. But the real culprit is the blazer construction. Let's break it down slowly. How stiff shoulders change your silhouette. When shoulder padding is thick or stiff, it creates a straight horizontal line across your body. This horizontal line widens everything under it. It removes softness, curves, and natural drape. Your real shoulder is usually slightly curved downward. A stiff shoulder pad flattens that curve into a straight slab. That straight slab makes your upper body appear bigger and heavier. You'll notice this especially in photos. Your blazer seems to be wearing you instead of you wearing the blazer. Real life signs your shoulder pads are wrong. Most women overlook these. So let's go through them slowly. Your blazer lifts away from your shoulder line instead of sitting snug. The fabric folds or hangs like a shelf. Your arms feel heavy when you move. The blazer looks puffed around the shoulder head. You look wider from the front view. You look squared from the side view. If you experience any of these, your shoulder construction is working against you. Better alternatives for women over 40. The best blazers for 40-plus bodies have soft or relaxed padding, curved shoulder seams, light structure, not stiff architecture, slight drop shoulder for relaxed tailoring, flexible fabric at the arm. These details help the blazer follow your natural shape instead of sitting rigidly on top. Why soft shoulders look younger? Soft tailoring is associated with modern, effortless style. Stiff tailoring is associated with older, traditional, office-heavy fashion. Soft tailoring moves with your natural posture. Stiff tailoring highlights the posture changes of midlife. A blazer that moves brings energy. A blazer that sits like a box brings heaviness. Lifestyle examples: if you carry a handbag, stiff shoulders make the bag strap look bulky. If you hug someone, stiff shoulders lift awkwardly. If you work at a desk, stiff shoulders crease strangely. If you walk around, stiff shoulders bounce unnaturally. A relaxed shoulder blazer solves all of this. Mistake 2. Choosing boxy straight-cut blazers with no waist shape. After 40, comfort becomes important. So many women pick straight-cut blazers because they feel easy, they feel warm, they feel forgiving, but straight cuts remove your waist definition. Without waist definition, your torso becomes a rectangular block. Let's go deeper into this. Why straight cuts fail on 40-plus silhouettes. Your natural curves soften with age. Your waist may not be as sharply defined. Your upper torso may feel fuller. A straight-cut blazer doesn't acknowledge these nuances. It creates one large shape from bust to hip, rather than flattering softness. It exaggerates with. How to know your blazer is to straight. If your blazer falls straight down from the bust, makes your shirt puff underneath, creates a tube shape, hides your waist completely, makes your bust look heavier, adds width at the hips. It is too straight for your body. What to wear instead? Look for small but powerful details. Princess seams. These vertical seams shape the torso naturally. Single-breasted cuts. Double-breasted styles often add width. Long lapels. They create a slimming vertical line. Slight waist contour. Not tight, just curved. One button structure. It pulls the blazer inward right at the slimmest point. How to fix a straight blazer you already own before throwing anything out. Subtle belting, tailoring darts. Wearing fitted layers inside, pairing with slimmer pants. Adding a column of color underneath and stant waist shape. No new blazer needed. Mistake 3. Wearing blazers that hit at the wrong length. Length decides your shape more than you think. A blazer that ends at the widest part of your hips makes your hips look even wider. A blazer that ends too high shortens your torso. A blazer that ends too long swallows your height. Let's break this slowly. 3 problem lengths women over 40 often pick. 1. Hip widest point length. This creates a horizontal line exactly where most women want slimming. 2. Mid-torso length. This cuts your body, making your torso shorter and blocky. 3. Overly long coati length. This can make a petite woman look overwhelmed and heavy. The most flattering lengths for 40 women. Mid-hip length. This is the safest, most slimming, most balanced. Just below the hip. Perfect for women who want a leaner silhouette. Upper thigh length. Great from medium to tall height. Elongates the entire frame. Why length matters more in winter. Winter fabrics are thicker. Layers underneath are thicker. Coats and scarves add volume. If the blazer length is wrong, that volume multiplies. If the blazer length is right, that volume fades. Easy trick: wear a top in the same color as your pants under a blazer. This creates a vertical column and fixes almost any blazer length problem. Mistake 4. Pairing blazers with bulky winter layers underneath. This is one of the most common reasons winter blazers look boxy. Let's break this down slowly and clearly. Most women think more thickness equals more warmth. But thickness under a blazer creates bulk. At the shoulders, a puff at the bust, tightness at the arms, pulling at the buttons, lifting near the chest. Creases at the back. This makes your blazer fit poorly even if it's the right size. What to wear instead for warmth without bulk? Merino wool, lightweight, breathable, warm. Fine knit turtlenecks, elegant under blazers. Thermals, perfect under everything. Invisible and warm. Slim moto long sleeves, soft, thin, and flattering. Why layering matters more after 40 when posture shifts. Thick layers exaggerate those shifts. When bust changes, thick layers highlight it. When arms feel fuller, thick layers make them look heavier. Thin layers keep the shape smooth. Mistake 5. Wearing blazers in fabrics that don't drape well. Fabric decides how beautifully a blazer falls. Stiff fabrics sit on your torso like armor. Soft fabrics move. Let's go deeper. Fabrics to avoid: thick polyester, cheap tweed, harsh wool, bulky cotton. Blends with no stretch. These fabrics create a box around your torso. Fabrics that flatter: soft wool, pont, stretch, tailoring, lightweight, tweed, wool, modal. Blends, crepe, blend. Blazer sheaths move with your body. They don't fight your shape. The drape test: hold the blazer sleeve up and let it fall. If it drops softly, it will look flattering. If it drops stiff like cardboard, it will look boxy. A blazer can be your most powerful winter piece, or your most frustrating one, depending on its structure, fabric, shape, length, and how you layer it. The goal is not to hide your body. The goal is to support your body. A good blazer does that beautifully. Tell me which mistake you've been making. And if you want a breakdown of winter coats, cardigans, sweaters, or layering tips for 40 women, comment below and I'll make that episode next.